get close to people.
I know. We really, we don't have any affection.
No.
It's really very difficult.
Do you also have an aversion to physical contact?
That's my thing.
Yeah.
How'd you know?
I don't know. I just felt like we're in the same.
This is why it's so important to get vaccinated. You have
Exactly.
to get vaccinated so you can hug people again. I want to be able to hug people again.
Isn't that the greatest feeling?
Oh my God, thank God.
Yeah, it's so surreal that we can do that again.
Now that everybody's vaccinated,
Yeah.
or a lot of people are vaccinated.
Yeah, I can hug people, I can lick doorknobs again.
Yay!
Big hobby of mine. Yay!
Licking a door. That's the thing when you have children in New York City, like anyone who's ever an anti-vaxxer, like you remind them that their child is inevitably going to be like licking the pole or the window in the subway. Right. Yeah. And you're like, your kid's going to lick the pole. Like trust me, you don't.
Even if we're not in a pandemic, that is problematic.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So now think about it.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. No, that's that's the thing when people were talking about like wanting to break up the vaccines or I don't know, too many vaccines. You're like, do you see what your kid is doing? And then you look at the kid and the kid is licking the floor on the subway.
As they're making their point against the vaccination.
Literally.
Like, ooh, I don't know, lady.
You're like, trust me. You want a vaccine in that kid's arm.
Yeah.
It's necessary. Hi, we're talking vaccines.
Everyone's favorite topic.
I know, it is. I know. Pride and vaccines are our two favorite topics this month. Absolutely.
Actually true. Yeah.
Yeah, that's where it's all at. Hi, I'm so happy I'm at your house.
It's been literally forever since I saw you.
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
I mean, okay, actually we just met recently again.
We ran into each other again,
yeah,
which is
exactly.
what we ran into each other again at a party at Fio's house, which was like the greatest thing ever. We were so happy, and that's when we were like la 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 la, and then we're like, let's do a stream, let's do a style stream.
Yeah,
so
I'm so excited.
Yeah, I know.
How have you been? What have you been up to?
I've been in LA and for now 2 months. God, I've been in LA for 2 months.
You don't say it with the enthusiasm other people feel about it.
You know, it's because I am staying not in my natural LA habitat.
Which is like middle of a city, I guess.
My typical LA habitat is Venice. I usually stay in Venice or Santa Monica, and if I'm in the city, then I'm in West Hollywood.
Okay.
So my usual LA habitat is like in it. Like I like to be in it. But for this
that's where the New Yorker comes out in you, right? Like you need to be in the middle of the action.
Wherever I am, I got to be in it. I'm in it. And this stint, because my son has been in virtual school the whole time.
Yeah.
I've had to go somewhere where he would be able to be occupied from 11:30 in the morning for the rest of the day.
Yeah.
Because my husband is working on a TV show, and so he's been like totally out of commission. He's like gone, and so I have to work at home and have a now 13-year-old entertained. And so,
are they easy to entertain? I can't tell anymore because I only played video games all my life. So for me, like, give me a controller and I'd be fine. But
see,
if you're not a video gamer, whatever.
Video game kid, right? If I had a video game kid, then that I would just be like, put him in front of the gaming, the console, stick the Switch in his hands, done. But he isn't a gamer. He's not a gamer. What he is a fisherman. He is a diehard.
That is so random, and I love it.
He lives in Manhattan. He's growing up in Manhattan.
Where's that coming from?
It's been going on for years now.
I like it.
I know, it's really cool.
Is he a good fisherman?
He's a brilliant fisherman. He's like a gifted fisherman at this point.
Has he caught anything here?
He's caught a ton of shit here. He's caught so much stuff here. Unbelievable amounts of stuff. And it's because, so typically when we stayed in Santa Monica or in Venice, he could walk to the pier, he could walk to Marina del Rey, he could walk, he had like places to go to fish, he could go to the canals.
Yeah.
But now, with post-pandemic and during the pandemic, it wasn't exactly like safe. It was super sketchy for him to do it, go do this by himself. So I couldn't like send him off every day to go fish. So I had to figure out where to go to let him like go off and fish. So we're like very much in the burbs. Like
by a
near
lake,
Calabasas on a lake. We're like on a lake. And so we have our own dock. And so he starts school at 5:30 in the morning, and then in between for breaks is fishing.
It's like time difference as well. Oh my.
Right.
Well, that's a very strong contender for Mother of the Year right there.
it's practical too. Like there might be Mother of the Year, but it also means that I get to do my job. Like I get to work.
Yeah, that's very nice.
Right. I mean, because if we were in any of the other places, like what would I be doing with him?
Yeah.
I'd have to every day figure out what to do with him.
Yeah, I have my stepson staying with us very often. He actually just unfortunately recently moved away with his mum. But whilst he was staying, it's not easy to keep a teenager occupied. If they don't have the same interests as you as well, right? And I'm like, oh, let's do this thing, which would be so fun. And he couldn't have cared less.
Well, not
and
a
I'm
thing.
like, oh. And his thing is skating, and that's not my thing, so...
Was he able to skate here?
Yeah, actually, there's some skate parks around, so we would just drop him off, pick him back up, and he liked it. But,
okay. So there was that.
Yeah, there was that. But other than skating, like, if we didn't have time to bring him to a skate park, it was just like... Well, now you just hang out in our house. Beautiful house, but still.
I was like pacing down the barrel of being by myself, having to entertain him by myself. So we had to go somewhere where he could be on a lake. But what it means is that I am not in the middle of the action. So this LA adventure has been different than most.
And now
why is this adventure different from other adventures?
See, and I have to disappoint. I just moved away from downtown LA to live in the greenery. I have some fish here if your son wants to go by.
I know. Take a look. There are koi.
I want to get rid of him anyway. So if he wants to fish him,
Mickey
that's
is
fine.
totally gonna want to. Aloha. Hello, the color is very
it really is.
I'm telling you, they're the stickies. They're silly. I like them very much. Oh my God, babies! Wow, yes, Crow. Yeah, hi, Meow, indeed.
Hi.
Oh my
Thank
God,
you for joining.
Holy cow, so many fish. I know, the fish are... So we happen to be...
Fish to koi. It's not koi, I think it's goldfish. I don't know, I'm not an expert.
Mickey would fish them but throw them back. Yeah. Mickey would use barbless hooks and fish them and then be very proud.
Yeah.
I mean, this would be like fish in a bucket situation, but he would be very proud and excited and then put them back and they'd be fine. They'd be unharmed.
Yeah, I inherited them, like they were not mine. We bought the place and it came with a lot of extras, including lots of fish. Which live underneath a net because apparently it's dangerous here. Lots of birds of prey.
And if my son were to come,
stuff.
he would also
and
be
your son would be a danger too, obviously.
Yeah, dangerous roaming fishermen who hear the trickle of the water and dead in the water. Oh my gosh,
now
so
being
funny.
dubbed the ruthless fish killer.
Oh,
I didn't kill them yet. I just offered up for someone else to come and do it. Like, I didn't do it. I wash my hands clean.
She's a protector. She is a protector of the fish.
We put a net up.
She's protecting their honor. Look at this. See, we're sitting. So Soe has this gorgeous view, and like grapes. The grapes of wrath are behind us.
Yeah, our neighbor
trees.
is trying to make their own wine, so they have a hill with grapes.
It's glorious.
Nice, yeah.
It's totally beautiful. It's so nice. But we're talking style. We're talking self-expression. We're talking creativity. So it does everything. You're a woman of many hobbies.
Yeah, too many sometimes. It's not enough time to take care of all of them. But all of them are on the creative side, I would say.
Yeah. I mean, you're really like a Renaissance woman with your love of all the things. I mean, because a lot of people who they'll commit just to one thing. Like I know gaming is your love and became your job, but you're very hands-on with so many projects.
I think because my hobby became my job, I don't do it in my free time quite as often. Turns out if you start working in the video game industry, you don't get to play a lot of video games, and then when you're off camera. Sometimes you don't want to continue looking at video games. It's just a lot. After 8-9 hours of broadcast, you kind of need to get away from the screen. And I'm an outdoors person, love sports, love trail hiking. Coming from Switzerland, from the Alps, big surprise. But so I love being outdoors and I love doing art. Sometimes I can combine the two. So I do a lot of painting outside, which is very nice. I do it indoors too,
but you also you said that you're gonna get a pottery wheel.
Oh yeah. My husband is gonna build me a pottery wheel. He's committed with my neighbor Frank, bless him, because I just always wanted to do pottery. I never actually done it. I might hate it. So maybe they're gonna put a lot of effort and work into creating a pottery wheel. I don't know how much that entails, and then I'm not gonna use it. But I watch Ghost a lot.
Right, I'm imagining. It's like very Demi Moore of you.
It's gotta be my thing, I'm sure. I just don't know what to do with all the pottery. I think that's where like you can only keep so much of your own pottery.
Well,
If
you know
am I
about
selling
Seth
it?
Rogen's whole pottery
actually-
thing, like his
Yeah, I've
pottery.
seen some of his pieces.
It's fantastic.
Yeah, I love
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
So
They're
I guess
very
I need
hard to get. Like they're
I can
highly in
imagine.
demand.
Yeah.
Like it's difficult to get your hands
So
on
I
them.
need to get more famous so I can sell more shitty pottery. I think that's
Look
that's a
on
goal.
Soe's Etsy store going forward for her pottery collection. What,
Oh yeah,
do
right.
you
I
want,
can just sell it there.
Do you want to
Why
make
not?
bowls? Do you want to make pots? What do
I-
you? What do
see,
you want to?
I'm lazy when it comes to shipping. So far I'm just creating artwork because that's flat and easy to ship.
Yeah.
As soon as I go 3-dimensional, I'm running into my low efforts not working out for that.
No,
So
you're
I'm-
running into getting an assistant to ship it.
That actually
is
true.
what you're-
Oh,
yeah.
I'm creating a workspace. I'm contributing to. That's a good thing. Let's do that.
You see? Yeah.
I just have to sell them
You're
for.
a one-woman economy.
Actually, yeah, exactly.
There you go.
This is great.
Yeah.
This is great. We're going places.
We are. Look at
Yeah,
this. I
look
know.
at
It's
this.
so creative and commerce. It's like the creative commerce together. Hello. Oh, look. You've already got applicants for the job to be your
Sweet.
assistant. Look at this.
Oh, see, you're a hire.
Itzy,
Easy.
Rosie Marie, all want. Look at this.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
They're
Brave
all
Start Lord. Everybody wants it. A pot Etsy. Yes.
potted seed. Is it
Yes.
sodery then?
Perfect.
Soe pottery, sodery. Oh, that's I don't know.
Wait. So.
Pottery?
Soldery? Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't
I
think
don't
we can mix
know.
it.
Maybe not.
Yeah, maybe
not. You'll have to come up with
it's
some
not.
other, like, lovely, like, ghostly.
We'll have some time. Yeah,
Yeah,
so
I
something
know.
more
If
ghost
you're-
and demi more. It's gonna sell.
Image.
Well, you know what?
Wait.
You're gonna be my first pot or thing is gonna go to you. I ship it to New York. There you go. You heard it here first. This is a
I get the
promise.
first one.
The first is usually not the best one, so I'm not sure if you
I
should be
want
that
it.
excited.
I will be so honored.
I'll take the
I will
second
be
one, which
so-
is revised.
Okay, fair. You get the
You can
improved
trade,
one.
you know.
I get the
Yeah,
first
but you get
one.
the original.
I get the bumps and
Yeah,
all.
yeah.
I want the bumps and all.
I'm gonna
think
try
it's
extra
amazing.
hard because it's gonna go into your home. Yeah.
Thank you.
Gonna-
Yeah, I will treasure
I don't want it to be one of those gifts where, like, you want to keep it because it's from a nice person, me being nice. But like, I have a few of those where people mean really well, but
Yes.
some are hideous
Yes.
or very unusable, but I don't want to throw them away because it brought them so much joy to give it to me, and you know the thought
know.
counts and everything, and you don't want to throw those gifts away,
I know.
but also you really don't want to keep them. What do you do?
I know some people who are really excellent and ruthless about, like, making sure to only keep certain ones
Yeah.
and getting rid of others. And
But what if
I-
they come to visit you and go like,
keep
"Where's
everything.
that thing?" Okay.
I'm crazy. I like have drawers of all of
Just
the things.
yeah.
I have like dedicated drawers of all of the fan art. I have dedicated
Oh, I love
drawers
that.
of all of the. I love it. I'm so moved that anyone thought to do this.
That's the thing, right?
It's-
Like
I'm
it does
just-
mean a lot, even if
Yeah.
the object itself might not be what you need in your life. Like the thought of someone giving it to you is that's so touching.
It's a piece of their
Yeah,
time. It's a piece
exactly.
of their energy.
I
It's
thought
a
you were about to
piece-
say be ruthless and re-gift it. I thought that's what you were about to say.
Regifting it. At least sell it. I don't know. Regifting is rude. Selling it is rude too.
But regifting is just passing the energy on. I mean, I don't typically do that. Ness has stolen a mask from me, but other than
Yeah.
stealing a mask from me, I'm not typically.
I usually give it, like, gifts have a shelf life for me.
Yeah.
So I keep them for the amount of time I feel like I need to keep it, and then I can let go of it.
A
so
very
there's
good friend of mine is like that.
So
You're-
a few years or something, it will clutter my home up until I feel comfortable tossing it away.
Because you will have enjoyed it. You
Yeah,
will have,
it's like, or I didn't enjoy it, but I kept it because I'm polite. So, but like, I give it like a year or two, and then I'm like, okay, I did everything I could for that thing, and
That's why I give practical gifts. Like we're talking
Right.
about, we keep going
Practical
back to
gifts
this.
are the best.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
I'm a command gift lunatic. I love a command gift. I like, you know, some people only want to be surprised and only want someone to give
Yeah.
them, like, and I want it to come from your heart. I want to know what you think. No, I want to tell you exactly what I want. I want to tell you what color I want it, what
Yeah.
size I want it, what store you should get it from, around what it should cost, where you could get it on sale. I'll tell you exactly. That's what
See,
I want.
some people
That's it.
don't like that, but I really appreciate that because I love giving someone something they really want. Isn't that
And I
Great.
give all of the credit to the person who gave it to me.
Yeah.
I give all the credit.
Yeah.
I'm like,
It's the
and
best
every
thing
time
ever.
I
Yeah.
look at it, I think of that person. Even though I told them to get it for me, it's exactly
Doesn't
what
matter.
I wanted, and
Yeah,
I'm so
exactly.
happy.
At least you know you'll use it, you treasure it, and you love it.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
there we go.
Yeah.
Don't
Absolutely.
do the whole gift from the heart thingy. It's not
Yeah.
working out for us.
Wait, I'll trade you one janky pot I made in college for your janky pot. Oh.
Oh, we got a janky pot trade. I like that.
We just were talking about you having tracer vibes. You do have tracer vibes.
Yeah, today I also wear my hair straight, which I usually don't. It's naturally straight, but I'd love for it to look more like your hair. I like it wild.
I can't even help it. It's just all over the place.
Yeah, mine is straighter than I am. Like,
Really?
Yeah, it's atrocious.
I don't think it's atrocious. I think it's great. It's terrific. It's thick. It's
See,
got
but
lots of
that's-
personality.
Yeah, that's what someone with curls would say. But if you're gifted with the straightest hair known to mankind, it just doesn't want to keep a curl, and then you
Okay.
get the curls, and then it looks so gorgeous, and it's perfect, and then half an hour later, your hair is like, nope, it doesn't stretch out, and then it ruins everything. And I'm pretty sure, like, people with curls who try to get the straight hair going, like, they probably feel the same way. Grass
The
on the other side
only
is always
time-
greener,
well,
blah.
The only time I've ever had straight hair was right when I had my son. Like, hormones are the weirdest thing in the world.
True.
My hair went pin straight. My hair, which
It's just
has
by
been like
itself.
this.
It was just like, nah.
went pin straight.
How odd.
I didn't know what to do. I had no idea. So I suddenly, I'm flat chested. I had like serious double D's and pin straight hair. And I was
Didn't
like,
even recognize yourself
I
anymore.
was
So what is happening?
I had no idea how to dress. I had no idea how to do my hair. I had no idea what to do with myself. I didn't know how to cut my hair.
frustrating.
I didn't know where it should go. I was constantly going to the hairdresser for them to cut it in different ways because I didn't know what to do with it. Because I'm like this, I had to get like all things. I didn't know what to do to get dressed because my proportions were all off.
Yeah.
It was the weirdest thing. And some people were like, oh my god, how great, you've straight hair and big tits and none of this is what I wanted.
Doesn't sound good.
Like,
Yes.
not what I wanted. I was so relieved when my boobs came back and my curls came back. It
Yeah.
took about 9 months.
It's good to know. Like,
6 months it got a little wavy, and then at 9 months curls started coming back.
oh,
And that it was the weirdest
they're
thing
so
ever.
gorgeous curls. I'd be devastated
Thank
if I
you.
had that and then I lose it for no
Gone.
apparent reason.
And I didn't know if it was ever going to come back. I didn't know if it was
Bodies
like
are
gone.
weird, aren't they? Bodies
I know.
are fascinating.
Yeah, some people, like, their feet become a different size and they've got to throw out all their shoes. Some people, like, crazy shit happens. Crazy shit happens.
Is there
Yeah.
a chance I can grow? Because I'm on the small side. I'm 5'3". I just want to...
Maybe you could grow.
I never gave up hope.
You could grow.
I'm
sure.
32. I can still
Yeah,
make it.
absolutely.
5'5", maybe. I don't
Definite-
know. Is that too much?
Boom, a little.
Yeah.
Why not?
Just
A little more.
growth spurt.
But
Yeah.
you're like a a significant 5'3". You don't feel 5'3".
Yeah, I'm one
you
of
feel
the taller 5'3s.
Yeah. No, you
One of
feel
the
like
tallest
you feel
5'3s
like
out
a
there.
tall 5'3". You don't feel like a little
It's the
5'3".
ego. It just inflates.
Whoosh! It's like, ah! Giant!
Yeah, it can't be contained in a small body.
Your rage, anger.
Oh my god. Show me the beautiful pottery spot. You gotta see how
Oh,
beautiful
yeah,
this is. There are like views, it's magnificent. I can't even stand it.
I lucked out.
gorgeous.
We lucked
You
out.
really did. It's
Yeah.
beautiful. It's beautiful. Oh, Panda Chan. Hi, Panda.
Hello.
You are perfect size. Stop it.
Sure.
She is perfect. You are fun size. Yes, she is fun size. You are right. You're right. Look at this. I'm sorry. Look how gorgeous this is. Okay, where's the pottery wheel going to be?
Yeah, see that's I think I'm literally just gonna blast it in the middle here.
So is going to have avocados.
Yeah,
I
we
can't
can-
stand it.
I'm like here. I'm like pottering really hard.
Oh.
You feel it? Like I'm doing the ghost
Creating.
thing.
Oh my god, it's gross.
Oh my god.
No.
Things are happening.
Oh wait, I can feel you there. I can feel your presence.
That's so
I
weird.
know you're there. I know it.
See, this is a good
This
energy
is-
pottery spot.
I know it is.
Yeah,
it
no,
is. It
this
is.
is where
It's like an
this is
energy
where it's
center.
happening.
energy center.
Yeah, it really is.
This is beautiful.
Also, here's an avocado tree. We got some vines which are creeping back.
Oh,
We still don't have it. I don't know how long it takes for an avocado to actually grow. I've not
I
seen
think that
anything
you get like
even-
2 or 3 blooms a year.
Yeah, this one had nothing.
Okay, but Sue, you just got here.
That's
Give it
fair.
a minute. Give it a hot minute. She's gonna have
zero
2 or 3.
patience.
No!
Avocado tree.
Avocado. I would do that.
Yeah, but we get the sunset right there.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Yeah. That said,
glorious.
we're gonna build. So my mother-in-law is gonna live with us soon, and we're gonna build her a little ADU right here. So I guess we're blocking a part of the view. But then I get to
right
hang out with
there.
my mother-in-law, so that's beautiful.
Who you said is the coolest, which is so nice.
She's an absolute delight.
So, isn't it nice? It's nice when you have a nice relationship with your mother-in-law.
Yeah.
It's lucky. It's
Yeah.
very lucky.
Yeah, I know. So I heard.
Yeah.
I mean, I
Yes,
didn't
same.
really have much of a relationship with my own family since I didn't grow up with them. So for me, like just having family like that is so nice.
I don't know.
I'm very
I don't
excited.
know backstory. You didn't grow up with them?
No, I grew up in an orphanage. Like I know my parents,
Oh, okay.
but the government basically took me and my brother away from them because we couldn't live with them
Okay.
for many reasons.
Okay.
You know, I mean, it sounds so dramatic, but I did grow up in Switzerland. Orphanages there are pretty nice.
Oh, good.
So it's like we had food and clothing and everything. We were treated nicely, so like that's nice. Obviously, you always want to have a family, growing up, right? You want to be with parents,
Right.
So I didn't have that.
Okay.
But yeah, to know that like my husband has such a good relationship with his mom. Unfortunately, his dad passed, so I never got to meet him. But yeah, his mom and him, like they're close, and I'm close with her as well. She's very, very sweet.
That's wonderful too.
Yeah.
I mean that you have like a special
Yeah.
relationship with.
Yeah.
Did she hit it off the bat?
Oh, yeah,
I want to take
immediately.
We're gonna just keep sitting in
We're
nice
just gonna
places. Hold on, I love
sit-
this. I know. We're sitting like she's got all these stage sets at her house.
I was about to say like I had just a photo ops.
I know. I feel like Oprah or Barbara Walters or something.
I
and
may
this
have
is
to look
like
in the
so.
background.
It's
This
okay,
place
it's
is
okay.
nice though. So.
We could turn our chairs. So look, okay. Look at the plants, and then we'll talk.
Now
You can
imagine-
hear us.
Yeah.
Imagine that's the background.
Do some animal sounds for you. Some bird
Yo,
song.
your clogs. Yeah, I'm so obsessed with these shoes. My husband hates these shoes.
What?
He hates them. He says they're vulgar.
Vulgar.
He thinks they're vulgar. I love them. I don't know.
So is every Dutch person vulgar?
I don't know.
Maybe.
Maybe he thinks they're vulgar. I think they're the greatest shoes ever. I'm so happy with them.
They used to be white.
Yeah.
And now they're not anymore.
But they're still pretty clean. You're like immaculate and impeccable. We're gonna get into style, but your aesthetic is like you're always like clean and shiny and immaculate and like it's like
weird
a good
because
aesthetic.
I think the same thing about like everything you just said about me. I think about everyone else around me, and I always feel like I'm the pleb.
Really?
And I'm like, oh no, I'm just wearing like I literally wear a cord. Like, what am I doing? And then you rocked up like a fucking queen in clocks, and I'm like, oh, like shit, I should have dressed up harder. Like I wanted to impress her, and
Oh, see, and I come in and I'm like, her hair is impeccable, her makeup's completely on point, the dress is beautiful, her body's perfect, she's like shiny and you're like clean and your skin.
I did take a shower.
Oh,
for
hello.
You, I'm not gonna
Oh,
lie.
hello.
To make an effort.
Welcome to my beautiful house on the top of a hill with the sweeping views and my koi in the corner and it's like
Don't that
I
sound
mean it's
fancy?
very you
Yeah.
do your earring situation is glorious. I love this earring story you have going on.
Same actually, because
Thank you.
I love the mismatch everywhere.
My whole thing tends to be I like putting together unexpected things, highbrow, lowbrow. I like
I love
a
that.
very fancy piece from here with like a thing from Uniqlo there, with a thing from vintage there.
But that's
with
what makes it work, right?
That's for
'Cause
me.
then it
That's
doesn't
yeah.
look, I feel
I
like
like it.
I feel like that makes it look alive, and it doesn't just look like I bought this exactly like this off the rack. Like
Right.
you make it personal, you make it you.
You make it
so
yours.
you wearing your clothing, and it's not the clothing wearing you.
The
right?
clothes
And
don't
that's-
wear me.
Exactly, and that's I think is a big deal. And I think a lot of people forget that. Like every time I get those comments, like, where did you get this from or that from? I'm like, I don't know. It's just random stuff put together. Like nothing I actually have is fancy.
Right.
It actually isn't. Like the majority of my stuff is very cheap.
Really?
Yeah. I
So
have almost
where do you
no
like
brands.
to get stuff? Where do you? Okay, so you've almost no brands. Where do you like to get stuff?
some of them are a little bit of a coin toss. So when I do online shopping, I go to a website called Shane.
Oh, we did a shopping stream that we talked about. Shane.
Yeah,
okay.
and they have like it's a hit and miss.
Yeah,
but the stuff is very cheap.
Yeah. Like cute and cheap.
Yeah, it's cute and cheap. Like, it's not going to last you 20 seasons, but you also only paid $5 for it. So
freaking great. Yeah.
So every once in a while, I do a little spree there where I'm just like dropping like $100 on like 20 things.
Outrageous.
And then I can combine them with some nicer stuff I have. And the rest I do have is honestly all over the place. It's like New Yorker, H&M, or Uniqlo. Just a little bit of everything. Yeah. Like wherever I go in and I see something and I just grab it. I have a lot of Zara stuff.
Zara's great.
Zara has a lot of asymmetrical stuff, and the fabrics they use are very nice. So that's when I want to splurge a little more. Like, that's where I'm okay spending money, because their stuff is actually really nice.
Their stuff is beautiful. They make really good stuff.
Yeah.
I think that they make stuff in the same factories that they make much higher end stuff.
Yeah.
Like, I remember there being one season, it might have even been when you were living in Paris, because there was a season where literally the entire line were direct piece-for-piece copies of Isabel Marant. Like, but it was exactly the same. Like, I
weren't even shy about it. Like,
I had just been in the showroom at Isabel Marant in Paris for what that season was,
great.
And then I went to Zara, and it was the entire line in slightly different colors, but in exactly the same thing. And I'm like,
see, but unless you're coming from fashion, like, people don't know,
right?
And they're gonna appreciate it. Like, it looks like a high-end piece, and even if it's
made like a high-end piece,
exactly.
It looks like a high-end piece. It's in the store 6 months before it was going to be in the store.
Exactly.
If you got it from Isabel Marant, and it cost a tenth.
Yeah.
So you're buying it at Zara. Like, that's.
And they have a lot of great, like, really strong statement pieces, which I always appreciate, which look a little severe, and you have to be a little bold to wear some of their stuff.
Yes.
Fly things.
I know we're very popular.
Yeah.
They love us. They're we just.
But it's once you're committed to those kind of clothing, so it's so fun.
Yes.
Like, at the beginning, I was so insecure about wearing clothing like that, because I felt like, oh, everyone's looking, and I'm like, I don't want to be the center of attention. But I was like, you know what? No, this is awesome. Like,
so wait, when did that change? When did you decide I'm cool with being the center of attention?
I think it changed as I was working on the Overwatch League. We had a new stylist coming in. Her name is Haley.
Okay.
And she's just the most positive, supportive, out there person I've ever met in my life. She makes you feel beautiful at any given moment. And like, we had a stylist before who did the shopping for us, and he came with pieces, and but they always pushed what their vision of you is on you, and I'm like, I'm not playing a character in this show. Right. I'm myself. Right. I don't want to wear whatever you ask me to wear. Right. Because you think that's my look. Like, the first dude we had coming in, he's like, I see you as this androgynous being, and I'm like, well, I don't actually. I do not see myself as that. So all he got for me was like really weird, unflattering, blocky things, which can look cool, but it was like not it.
It wasn't you.
No, and he completely disregarded what I said and what I want to wear, and that just made me really like uncomfortable. So I wasn't feeling very confident going on air dressed up like that. I got a lot of bad comments about it too. It was like, what the heck is she wearing?
Well, because you weren't feeling like you. It wasn't an actual reflection of you. It was someone like putting their vision on you. This is why it is so important when you're getting dressed, not to like, it shouldn't be like, this is what looks pretty on you, and that's what you should put on. No, it always has to be you expressing yourself. It always has to feel like you. It has to feel organic. Yeah. So,
and then Haley came in, and then she just looked at the stuff, and she was like, do you like any of that? Because she did research, right? She was given our names, so she looked us up on social media just to see what we wear when we're out and about. Yeah. And she's like, none of that stuff feels like it's like you. Like, is that what you asked for? And I'm like, oh no, like that. I hate every single piece in that wardrobe. So I don't know what magic she worked, but she somehow got allowed some more budget. She went shopping again for all of us, and she nailed it. Like, even without really talking to me much at the beginning, like she picked exactly the right pieces, and based off what I then told her, my feedback, what my feedback was, she then like added on to it, and then she would like suggest some stuff, and because I just started having that really great relationship with her, where I just trusted her style and everything, and I knew that the stuff she gets me even though I would have not picked it at the store because I would not have seen myself in it.
Right.
She had the vision, she saw it, and I put it on, and then I saw it too, and I was like, oh my god, that looks great. I would have never thought that this looks great on me. So I just got bolder and bolder. Like she emboldened me to just unleash the fashion beast and just go off with it. And the responses were phenomenal. People loved it. And they were like, oh, how do you do it? And I'm like, I mean, she did most of it, and now I just
you
try.
had help. She taught you how to fish.
Yeah, exactly.
She taught you how to do it.
She did, yeah. And now I can go confident into a store, and I know, like, I'm gonna grab a lot of things which I wouldn't immediately grab. That's my shopping thing now, where I'm just like, I'm gonna grab a few items which I know I'm gonna like my comfort items, you know, like that flannel I always buy.
Wait, yeah, okay, so when we go inside, I want you to show me what, like, your 3 favorite go-to, your items that, like, you're like, I can't live without these 3 things.
Oh, I have that, for sure. Yeah, so I have my go-to kind of comfort zone, and then the rest I pick up in the store to go into the dressing room are completely random. Stuff which I even think, like, that's ridiculous, where I usually might even mock it, you know. I'd be like, who's gonna wear that? Oh, I'm gonna wear that.
I'm that person.
I'm actually that person. I'm just gonna be bold and I just try it on. And if you have a good friend, which Haley now turned into, she goes shopping with me, or sometimes we just, like, FaceTime or whatever, and then I go like, Haley, can I wear that? And she's just going off, being very honest, but she's so enthusiastic about it, and she's just like, I love this for you. And she can tell when you want to like it but you're unsure, and she just gives you that confidence, and you get that reassurance, which like, bless my husband, but he doesn't know anything about fashion, so whenever I ask him, he's like, yeah, it's great. Well, but that's also great. You're
pretty girl and everything's going to look good on you.
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
the thing. Like, when you're pretty and everything just looks good, that's just, but it's not, it's about, you know, what you look like when you come out in it. Are you happy in it? Are you comfortable in it? Do you feel,
and a good friend
like
or a professional, they can tell. They know if it's your thing, if your character is shining. And if the clothes is wearing you, or you wearing the clothes, like, it makes a massive difference.
Right. I mean, you automatically will come out, like, comfortable or not comfortable in whatever it is. Oh, I'm so glad that she does this for you. Now, this reminds me of, so guys, if you ever watched when we do the shopping streams, the styling shopping streams, the first thing we do is we make a pin board, and it sounds like Haley probably looked at you guys, like, your off-duty pictures to see what you're comfortable in. Yeah. So then when she talked to you and she got to look at it and saw the disconnect, was like, dude, this doesn't feel at all right. Yeah. And then as soon as she saw you happy in things, then could envision things you could be happy in. Yeah. And also then had a sense of what looks good, what shapes are good on you, what's the good feeling. So do you have in your mind, when you're putting yourself together now with this emboldened, comfortable way, do you have any, like, style inspirations? Are there any, like, are there any people, are there any things, are there any movies, are there any characters, is there anyone who, like, that those are inspiring images for you, or people for you?
I honestly, I'm not sure I have people like that, but I have a certain style which I just always admire. Haley has that one where she just, the ones which look like they didn't try. Yeah. You know, the ones which just almost wear a curtain. Yeah. Like, they just wear the most baggy shit that they don't look put together, but it looks put together. Yeah. Like, those are the kind of things, and a lot of them are, like, celebrities, like, off-camera kind of thing, where they just go, oh, I went to get my coffee, but they're wearing, like, the most gorgeous, very loose-fitted, long, and I know that those things I usually can't pull up because I'm small, and it just looks different on my body than it does on
dimensions. Depends on
sure
dimensions.
If it's a good cut, it's a good cut, right? But a lot of them I'm like, that's where I want to be. I want to look so effortlessly put together, like they do when they just get their Starbucks coffee or whatever they drink.
Totally. No, I that's always like a good look when you see that, and usually that's very expensive. That stuff.
Oh yeah, their stuff is probably like worth like thousands, and but it looks kind of like bed sheets, but they look gorgeous. So it's whatever.
But
works,
every now and then you find like a great piece in one of those places that's going to be like one of those delicious things that looks like it's super rich and super.
That's why I love thrift shopping as well. It's like treasure hunting, isn't it? It's so fun.
Flea markets, like thrift shops. I love that. That's my favorite.
Same. We should go to a flea market.
Do you know we the day I saw you, we had just come from Rose Bowl.
Oh, did you really?
I will tell you, Long Beach is fantastic. Have you done the Long Beach?
I have not actually. I've not been thrift shopping at all in the U.S. I don't think.
Okay, then that's a date that you and I are gonna have. Like in all seriousness, we're going to Long Beach because the Long Beach flea is sensational and huge and so good and less expensive than Rose Bowl.
Yeah.
And a lot of the same vendors, but like great stuff, and you're getting stuff for your house. So you probably will also see like incredible furniture pieces if you see.
That's what I'd really love.
Yeah.
To look at as well, because I mean, as convenient as an IKEA is, I don't want to have everything exactly the same as everyone. I like individual pieces, which just like are a centerpiece, something special. Where like, where did you get that from? Like, I can't tell you honestly. I just randomly bought it. I was like, it's just a thing.
Right.
Don't know who made it. Don't care who made it. It looks good.
Idea.
Yes.
It just was cool. It just feels right.
Exactly.
Yeah,
those kind of pieces. Yeah.
Wait, I want to see what's. Wait, are they kept? Oh my great! Oh my God, Sarah and Jen. Yes, we're having a date. It's so nice. Who's on camera duty? It's the Pro Ness. It's the Ness. It's the Ness. Hey Crow. Okay, wait. Who else? Someone else just said they got here. Wait.
I think you should just reintroduce the whole thing again, because I think there's a lot of new people in here.
There's a bunch of new people. Hello, gang!
Hello, new people.
We are doing a style stream. I've got Soe Gschwind with us. We are hanging out at her beautiful new house, and we are sitting Barbara Walters style in the corner at her.
We are sitting in the dirtiest corner of my entire home.
It's so cute.
The rest
nice.
We have a great view.
Let's look at more beautiful things. We were in a gazebo with the fountain dripping, and then we made our pottery image going on the lawn.
Full ghost on it. It was beautiful.
It was beautiful. We ghosted it. We looked at the beautiful view. Then we came around into the beautiful shade. I saw the corner, and I said, okay, we have to sit and let's sit and discuss things for a minute in the corner.
Yeah, usually there's a fountain there too. Right now it's just a mosquito breeding ground because we can't figure out how to get the pumps working.
Soon.
We contribute to an ecosystem with that. I don't know. Are mosquitoes actually contributing anything? I don't think.
I mean, I hate them, but they do.
Oh.
Yeah, they.
That's bad news already.
I know. I hate them. I mean, they always proliferate like way more than I ever want them to because they're so horrible. But look, isn't this beautiful? Sure.
You can
Now,
trip to our closet.
Zoe made me laugh because she, like me, has taken over all of the closet space in the house and like put it everywhere, and her poor husband has like this much space, which is just what I've done as well at home.
Well, he chose to marry.
Yeah, exactly. He knew who he was marrying.
Exactly, he knew.
He knew who he was marrying.
It just sounds like a him problem, not an I problem.
Can I just say, wait, will you take a look at how it's neat? It's like you. It's just neat. And it's organized.
It's just because I have to do so much of it for work, right? Because I think if I wouldn't have to get dressed for work, it would probably be a mess also. But I need to find stuff in the morning that allows me to sleep longer in the morning. I'm just being practical.
But reasonable, I get it.
Okay. Yeah, so this is always the rack of the season. So this is where our stylist went shopping. So these are the pieces from Haley.
The Haley stylist
Lots of animal patterns.
I love the animal patterns.
Yeah, lots of animal patterns.
Dots, animals.
We love the dots and animals.
Yeah,
love it. Interesting pieces.
Oh, those are cute. Those are very fun.
They are very nice.
Those are adorable.
Yeah. But unfortunately, now that we are all working from home, I don't have legs anymore on broadcast.
No, she's legless.
I am just
they just got rid of her legs. She doesn't need them anymore. Who needs legs?
Yeah.
Found legs.
Everyone can do with legs.
Yeah, no, who needs? I don't need legs.
Exactly.
Who needs legs? Yeah.
And then this is my personal stuff. So that's where we go wild.
And things from here end up there.
Yeah,
That's
usually at the end of the season, when we do a season reshop, then I pull stuff from this rack and put it over to my rack, or I donate or gift to other people. But that's why my personal wardrobe has a lot of pieces which, I mean, did we need a glittery blazer?
Yes, of course you do.
Yes, we did.
Do you want to laugh? A friend of mine bought this blazer and then brought it over to my house and said, do I need this blazer? And I was like, of course you need this blazer. And she wears it like a sweatshirt. She wears it every day.
It is a great blazer.
It
like
definitely
a catches,
and it also is super soft. It's like nice and comfortable. So yeah, you should wear this. You could wear this constantly.
All the time.
Yeah. You could wear that regularly.
It's great.
It's amazing.
Yeah, it's a lot of interesting pieces.
Okay, what are the three like go-tos, like you can't live without, like, oh my god, if I had to rescue 3 things to take with me, what are the 3 things?
Okay, so the first one is this one. It's a flannel dress.
Okay. Oh, it's cute.
Yeah.
Why?
It's just so comfortable, and I feel like I've always worn it when I traveled. So I went across the world with this. That and just black leggings, and then maybe a t-shirt underneath, and sometimes not. And it's just the most comfortable thing. And it's just so dumb because I know it's not massively fashionable, but it's my favorite piece.
Yeah, it's your favorite thing. That's
I think I had a phase in my early 20s where all I was wearing was flannels. And I tried really hard to wean off. I still, I reduced it to just these flannels here.
I love your flannel section.
I still have flannels, and now we're going into stripes and dots. But these are the ones I rescued. And to this day, every single time I go shopping and I see a flannel, I'm drawn to it. I'm like a moth for it. Like, flannel is my light. I just see it and I'm like, ooh, that's cute.
It feels like you.
There's always like my tomboy me coming through, where I'm like, I never dressed like a girl growing up. I had the hand-me-downs from my older brother, and it was just a lot of flannel stuff.
Yeah.
And I just feel comfortable in that. That's why this one is like cute. It has a little belt. You can dress it up with some gold jewelry as well, or it actually looks cute.
Adorable.
So that's just probably my favorite piece I have.
Favorite.
That's fascinating, because I've been getting rid of my flannels and giving them to my sister, and that's all she wears now. So
that's all she wears.
But apparently it's cool again to wear a flannel on top of things. So yeah, it can go mama jeans flannel, and
I've seen a lot of cool flannel situations.
Yeah, I think you can flannel it up. And it's not a problem.
No, I don't think that there's any. I mean, flannel always comes in and out of fashion, and if it feels like you, then it's always fashionable.
Exactly.
It just like for me, I don't have a flannel thing. I have I think I've got like 2 flannel pieces, but it's not my thing. But if it's your thing,
you will always go back to that thing then.
We talked to a designer that we had a stream with, who her thing, I don't know if anyone was watching it, where she talked about her thing is tie-dyed sweatsuits. And now it just happens that this season it's
I was about to say there's a lot of those.
But she has loved this forever. So her entire wardrobe has always been tie-dyed sweatsuits, which is like tie-dyed sweat. And now this season, like everything. She was so prepared for fashion to go her way. She's just the tie-dye. You remember this, right? With Isley.
Yeah, with fashion, you just need to wait it out, I feel. Yeah. Yeah, right? It's just going to come back. Eventually, it's going to come back. So a few pieces where I know, like, right now, probably not the most fashionable. But one day,
if it's meant, and you know that it is already the platonic ideal of whatever the item is, then you have to keep it.
Yeah.
Okay, show me another one. I want to see another one that you can't live without.
Actually, I have a recent edition from last year's finals, which I just adore and love, and I don't know when I'm ever gonna wear it again.
I noticed this ruffle. I love
this. It's so severe when you wear it.
Oh, it is. Yeah, no, this is this is a no fucking around ruffle. This is amazing.
Yeah, like I'm not going to wear it to Costco, that's for sure.
If you did, you might get some good attention in Costco. That's adorable.
I just really like that dress. It's my favorite fancy outfit, but it's too fancy for anything I ever do in my life.
Really?
Well, I honestly don't know what...
Well, it's a perfect go-to. I mean, like, this is a great dress to travel with, too. Like, if you end up finding yourself needing to go to an event or go to a cocktail party.
That's definitely, that's going to stand out and look
Where did you get it? How did it end up in your closet?
That was shipped to me to Switzerland.
Love it.
Last grand finals, because I had to leave the country. Unfortunately, for some family emergency, and then I got trapped in Switzerland in the Alps, and I couldn't get back because of COVID. So I was trapped in the Alps for like 6 months almost.
Wait, what? I don't know this.
Yeah, one day after I got married, I had to leave the country. So we never had a...
Wait, do you know all this and I just don't know all this? Okay, of course I don't know any of this.
It was super crazy.
What happened?
So my dad almost died.
Okay,
he had a horrible accident, and then his sister, my aunt, which never talked to me ever, got in touch with me, and that was worrisome enough. And she was like, maybe you want to call the hospital, we don't know if he makes it. And as I said, I didn't grow up with my parents, but I loved them. Like, it was out of their hand, it was a bad situation, bad mistakes were made and whatever, but they're still my parents. And as I was an adult, I tried to rekindle or reconnect, try having a relationship as good as one can. Getting to know them as my parents. So they do mean a lot to me, despite everything. And I called the hospital. He was still in the emergency station, and they just told me like, we don't know if he makes it. And then I was obviously on the other side of the world, and
this is the day after you get married.
I got that call like 3 or 4 days before my wedding, and then I was like, oh, bummer. Well, what am I doing now? So I'm still gonna get married, but I need to leave the country. Like, I need to go and see my dad. I need to potentially say goodbye to him.
Right.
And then I had to talk to my lawyers because I'm also in the green card process right now, and my visa was just running out like that month. And renewing it whilst you're here is easy. Renewing it when you're not here during a pandemic where you need a special stamp to be allowed back in the country, which I didn't get because the embassies were closed.
Oh my God.
So then I had to leave, and we didn't know if I can return. And we didn't know how long it's going to take. It was just a waiting game, hoping that the embassy opens back up.
So you were on Overwatch League for a bit.
Oh my God!
So I was gone for the Overwatch League for a few weeks, where Frankie, bless her, she jumped in and held a ship during the start of the playoffs. But then Blizzard came in super clutch. They shipped all this broadcast equipment into the Alps.
Yes!
And I then sat
Blizzard!
I sat in the living room of a elderly lady from that village where my dad lives, because the internet at my dad's cottage is not existent basically, and that lady had to accept all the shipments because it's like the only little kiosk shop in the entire village, and like all the post stuff goes to her, and she just got those packages, and I went to like grab them, and she's like, what is all that stuff? And I explained it to her, and I was like, yeah, but I'm unsure if I can stream, like the internet's not good. She's like, you can come to my place. So this lady invites me to go to her place, which is in a village further down, like about an hour.
This is unbelievable.
And she helped me get all the equipment to her place. And I was streaming at this random lady's living room in the middle of the Alps, in the middle of the night due to time differences. And she just let me do that out of the goodness of her heart. Manuela is her name, and I absolutely adore and love her.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I did that. Then I was stuck there. And then Haley, our stylist, had to send me outfits. So she was just like going randomly shopping on Swiss websites. We don't have Amazon or anything in Switzerland. So she had to force herself through those websites, which she didn't understand because we don't have anything in English. So she just did some blind shopping for me, and that was one of the pieces which came out of the blind shop, and it was a perfect fit and looked gorgeous. And I was wearing this. I was so glammed up in the middle of the Alps, and it was so funny.
This is
and I was just a farmer there, and I'm like rocking up in this
like,
dress.
hello, yes, sorry, I'm I'm working, sorry, I'm working.
It was so funny.
That's outrageous.
Yeah.
It feels like you're very much in alignment, and things just keep working for you.
They eventually always do.
Yeah.
That's why I don't despair anymore. Because I just realized, like, no matter what situation I was in, be that like my family situation or work situations, like I've been through a lot of tough places and rough patches, but there was always a way. That's why I now just know, like, I will find a way. I'll figure it out. And if it's not right now, then I figure it out later. And like, there is no point in me just going full, depressed or whatever. Freak out never helped me. If I just like focus and look for any slightly open door, you just gotta look for opportunities, right?
Yeah.
Like if you don't look for them, you're never gonna see them, and you're never gonna have them. So I just patient.
Yeah, you're just open to the cues. You're open to the signs. You follow the signs.
Exactly.
So before we started streaming, Zoe was telling me another story where, again, like, you came and it magically worked, and but that's how it is when you're like, you're on purpose and you're doing what you're supposed to be doing, and you're like in sync with the universe, and you're aligned.
You just gotta be positive and open, and then things just happen. And if they don't happen right now, then you make them happen later. Like there's always a way. That's what I'm saying. Like, yeah.
I freaking love it. Okay, I love the story with this
Stay
dress.
Positive.
It's
so
amazing.
that's why it's a good dress. It's
love
a favorite
it.
of mine.
Okay, give me number 3.
Number 3.
Yeah, I want piece number 3.
Piece number 3.
Yeah.
So many dresses in this.
It's so many good things.
Yeah, I do have so many good things.
I love you've got great stuff.
I think it's just these kind of blazers, honestly.
Is this one?
Yeah. I like baggy, ruffled, long blazers. You can rock them with so many different things. They're very inexpensive. I mean, this one is H&M. Like it wasn't anything fancy, but you can make it look so nice.
Oh yeah.
But you can also dress it down. Like you can
Right.
You can just wear it with a jean. You can wear it with something nicer. Like I think there's just so many ways to combine something with just a very toned down blazer. Plus, I love these kind of colors. I love earthy colors. Like it's my jam.
Your colors are super earthy. I love that there are so many patterns.
Oh yeah, patterns.
Your fabrics are very comfortable.
There's lots of fabrics.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah, that was my Pride dress.
Oh my god, I love it.
I was wearing this one for Pride 2 years ago in the arena. Unfortunately, we get forced to censor some stuff for certain countries which hate equality. Cause fuck them.
Yeah, cause fuck them. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, so because we weren't allowed to verbally say anything, I just went ham on the rainbows. I was wearing as many rainbows as I can, so maybe I just like colors. Try to censor my entire dress. I bet you can't.
You're like, there you go. Right, good luck with that.
Yeah, so this year I tried to wear a Pride dress, but a green screen keyed the greens out.
Oh my god!
So half my dress was keyed out, so they asked me to change because that didn't work out.
Oh, that's really funny. Oh, that's so funny.
I wanted to wear it anyway because it kind of was funny. It was like the green stripe was like right in the middle of what I was wearing, and it just split me in half.
Right.
And here, which is like our random background, so it kind of looked funny, honestly. I don't know why they didn't allow it.
That's hysterical.
Yeah, no, but we have something for every occasion, be that Pride or Christmas.
Oh my god, cute.
Just like, because why not?
So cute. Yeah, of course they should.
Like this one.
Which one? This one?
No.
This one? That one I actually got in Japan.
Let's see.
That was just such a nice fabric.
Oh, this is great.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, the fabric is delicious.
Yeah, I got that.
It's very May.
Isn't it?
It's very May.
It was so cold when I went to Japan. And it was my first time going there. That was like my lifelong dream, which I fulfilled. It's where I proposed to my husband.
You were the proposer.
I was the proposer.
I love it.
He said no. Because he wanted to propose, and he wanted to propose the day before. So we both tried to propose in the same trip at the same time. But I was faster, and he was pissed. And I didn't understand that he also tried to propose. So it just turned into a very awkward, where I was like, and he's like, oh, no. And then he left the room, and I was like,
oh no!
Did he just say no? Did I misread our entire relationship? And then he came back with his ring. He was like, I wanted to propose. I'm like, but I did it first. This doesn't count.
This is very sweet.
Yeah, so I bought this on this trip, so I'll always think
This is the proposal.
That's the proposal one.
The proposals, jacket, sweatshirt. Okay,
Yeah.
I love this. I want to talk about your hair, and then I want to play closet games. Tell me about. Wait, I'm going to switch spots with you because I want people to look at your hair because I feel like you're in. Okay, but then
one
we'll
of you
do
are
closet
turned
games.
to the camera.
I know. Okay, and then we'll do. I love it. It keeps going. I know. It's so fun. I know. So much.
This place is not in its final form.
It's new. It's a brand new house. She's just gotten here.
Yeah,
it's
so
so
we
good.
still have furniture which doesn't match anything.
Soon. No worries.
One day.
Okay.
We get there.
Talk to me about rock star hair. I know we talked about straight hair already, but we haven't talked about your haircut. And then we're into closet games.
That was the weirdest thing. When I cut my hair, which is now, how long ago is that? I think I had it short now for 5-6 years.
Yeah.
Surely. I had it very long before.
You had long hair before.
Very long hair. Every once in a while it would go like shoulder length, but usually it was always very, very long.
Okay.
And my mom actually got very ill.
Okay.
And her hair started falling out. Then I tried to encourage her about the pixie cut she was about to give herself because she also always had long hair. And I was like, I lived in Germany back then, she still lived in Switzerland, and I sent her a photo. I just went to the hairdresser. I didn't tell anyone about it. I just went for it. So I was just like, I'm gonna get a pixie cut. Like, it's just gonna happen. So I got that done. And then I just showed her the picture. I was like, Mom, look, this is fashionable. Like, everyone does it. Like, it's fine. Oh, she hated it.
No.
She's like, what have you done to your hair? I'm like, what? That's not the reaction I wanted at all.
No.
It's like, I thought I'm being like, I thought I'm helping you, or like that. Like, it was not helping her at all. And then my boss at the time got so upset with me. It's like, that's an image change. You can't just do that. I lost 3,000 fans back on my Facebook fan page when we didn't really have anything else because I cut my hair short.
You're kidding.
No, I'm not kidding you. And then people started calling me a lesbian. Because I have short hair, and obviously that means that I'm a lesbian. Which, first of all, even if I wear one, what is it to you?
What is this?
Why is that a problem?
Why does that matter in the first place? Right,
Yeah,
of course.
Not just this is none of your business, but also why is this an issue for you?
Right.
And you don't have to watch me do my things, so just do your own thing. Like, you're not involved in my relationship, so I don't know why you're upset about it.
What does this matter? Right.
Exactly. So then that happened. My boss was angry. My viewership initially went down when I streamed because people, because people then said like, she looks like a boy, she looks like a transvestite, she looks like a lesbian, which again, like, I don't see why any of that is a bad thing.
Right, none of these are bad
But
things.
also they're not accurate. Like, I don't think I look like a man or a boy or less hot. Then they started making like forum threads everywhere on Reddit, like, so she used to be like an 8 and now she's like a 1. Like, that went on. It went on for a long time, and I was having a lot of second thoughts at the very beginning. But then my thing kicked in where it was just like, I'm gonna go shorter, just to piss him off. So I cut it shorter.
Yes.
Because I was like, you know what? Fuck you.
Right.
I can wear my hair however I want, and you're not the boss of me. No one is the boss of me. If I want short hair, I will have short hair. So then I just went shorter, and I just kept on going short, and then eventually I cut off one side, and then eventually I cut off both sides, and I've been wearing it like that ever since. And then Overwatch, thank you. Overwatch came out, and that was actually the biggest blessing for my hair situation, because whereas before the chat was just filled with like, she looks like a boy, or like, who's that little boy, whatever, suddenly it was just like, Tracer, she's real life Tracer, she looks like Tracer. And I was like, ooh, that's way better. I'll take that.
I'll take Tracer.
I'll take Tracer any day. Like, it's fantastic. I tried to grow it back longer, but it didn't feel like me anymore.
Isn't that amazing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was just like, no, I think short hair is, for me right now, that's my thing. And I just continue doing that until I don't like it anymore. And then I will grow it back. Not because someone asked me to. Which I still do. It's like, when do you want to let it grow again? I was like, I don't know, but based on your comment, I want to cut
ask you that?
Oh yeah.
Really?
It's so odd.
I don't get over it.
No, I really don't get over it. It's like I hurt them with my haircut.
Right, exactly. Like, it affects them in any way. No, you know what? It's people's perception of you.
Yeah.
I never had long hair like you're saying you had, but I had like long hair or whatever. And when I finally cut it, first it was a bobbish thing. And then when we like started messing with it and having it stand, that's when I felt like I slipped into myself. Yeah. There was this, it's much like what you're saying, this idea of like, once you cut it the way it's supposed to be, you're like, oh, that's right, that's who I'm supposed to be. I'm supposed to be that person.
It suddenly feels like me.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And I suddenly have fun with it. I don't feel boring. I'm not saying that people with long hair are boring.
If it feels like you, then it's great.
Exactly. And it's gorgeous. I still get the hair envy. Don't get me wrong. Like, I see women with those,
the tresses.
Like with all the hair going on. I'm like, oh, that looks so womanly and gorgeous. But then I see a woman with short hair who rocks it, and I'm like, that looks so womanly and gorgeous too, you know? Totally. Like, I think it's just such a personality thing, and for me, this is my personality. Yeah.
It's fantastic.
Yeah.
No, and it's really pretty on you. That's why it's like, and you tell me about people giving you any flack for it. It's so pretty on you. It's very weird.
Yeah.
Very strange. Do you want to play closet games?
Yes.
You ready?
What are closet games?
Okay. We're playing closet games with Soe Gschwind. Here we go.
It sounds naughty, so.
Here we go. It's so naughty. Now, okay. The way this is going to go is, I am going to give you an assignment. And I'm going to give you 5 minutes to come back out dressed.
She's like Abel.
Yeah, this is
it's like Animal Crossing.
Right. I'm going to give you a theme.
Okay.
I'm going to give you a challenge. I'm going to issue a challenge.
Okay, I like that.
And then...
I'm going to take my shoes off already. Okay. So I'm mid-maxing.
Okay.
You're
already? She's half undressed.
not alright about undressing yet.
That's the first. Nicely done.
I'm ready.
Okay. So I'm going to issue a challenge.
Okay.
You're going to have to go and get dressed and come back. You've got 5 minutes.
Okay.
All right. Soe Gschwind. I want you to go into your closet and come back out dressed in the ideal con outfit. Go.
Con outfit?
For a convention. Go. What do you wear for a con? The perfect con outfit. Exactly what you need to wear at a con. Come right back. See, I would have said come back out dressed for a fancy event or for a hot date, but we know what we're just gonna wear. And that's like so easy to throw right on. So con outfit, it's been a while since we've all been to cons. It seems like it's a better challenge. Okay. If you guys who are watching in the chat want to suggest a challenge, just tell me and then we can throw it in. And also if you've got questions you want for Soe, just let me know, okay? I haven't seen this game for Jeannie and Chloe. Oh, yeah, it's a great game, right? I know, it's so much fun. Where are my glasses? Did I leave them in the other room? I might have left them in her closet. I think I did. Okay. Well, guys, I'm going to be squinting a lot trying to read this because I think I left it inside. Yeah, I love this game. Man, I'm actually going to go. Oh, I'm glad you love this. Thank you. Yeah, I love this game. This game is my new fave. Oh, you know what? I'm totally going to do that. That's a great one. That's a great challenge. Done. I'm doing that. I love that. For me, the perfect outfit is no clothes. Of course. Sure. Thank you. Yeah, she's going to dress beautifully. You know that. I love this game. Meow, thank you. Yeah, we had a really good time doing this with Jeannie and Chloe. We have more people we're going to do this with. This is going to be a standing game. I love this game. Thank you. I'm glad you love this stream. More coming. Guys, I have streams tomorrow. I've got streams every day this week, actually. Ooh. I know. Every day this week. Tomorrow. Ooh. Do you want me should I tell you guys who we have this week? Should I? Yeah?
While we keep going, yeah.
Okay. Tomorrow, we're doing a style stream, a closet stream, with none other than my beloved Anjali Bhimani. Tomorrow at 5:30, I believe, PST, which is 8:30 EST. We're doing one with Anj. I'm so excited. It's gonna be super fun. Oh my God! Yeah, game on. I'm very excited. Yeah, she is a goddess. She is definitely a goddess. No question. 5:30 a.m. for you. Well, you know what? If it's any consolation, I have been waking up at 5:30 a.m. every day for 2 months because my son is in school in New York City. So I'm waking up. Today I woke up at 4:45. So dude, if I can pull it off for like months on end, I'm sure you can pull it off if you want to see playing closet games with Anj. I'm sure. What does that say? Nan? What does that say? Everyone is so freaking sweet. It's true. It's true. Oh, thank you. The camera guy is very sweet too. That is the Ness bot, and we love Ness. We love the Ness. We love. Oh, I like that question too. I love that question. That wasn't what I was going to ask her. I was going to ask her to dress up as her favorite Overwatch character.
That's a good one too.
That was what I was going to ask next. But I love put on something you think I would wear. That's good. Hello, Brazil. What, in Japanese? I didn't know. How many minutes does she have left? Ooh, this is the question. 1 more minute. I don't know. We gotta keep a timer. Ness, do you have a timer? I know. I got it next. Not so swift over here. Oh my gosh. All right, here she comes. Here she comes. Ah!
May
Okay.
I present to you?
This is
Snorlax. The best Pokemon there has ever been.
Okay, I'm loving the ultimate con outfit. Okay, so talk to me about this.
Well, so that's obviously the greatest Pokemon who's ever been.
Yes.
Like, that's that. That's
Love.
all there is.
Love.
It's airy, but I will be wearing shorts underneath. So,
smart.
you know, no accidents.
Right.
Sneakers, because we are on a con. You gotta go for comfortable sneakers.
I'm the only person who wears gigantic platform shoes at conventions. I'm the only lunatic. Everyone else, yeah.
Because you're just metal as fuck.
I am metal as fuck. I am metal as fuck.
Like
my
feet
I suffer
are,
for beauty.
I want to do that,
Yeah.
and I will probably have them with me, but I will then just slip into this.
Because you're sane.
Because I don't hate myself.
Sanity issue. Yeah, there's a sanity thing going on. Okay.
Other than that, it's the least revealing cute thing.
Perfect.
It's stretchy, so I can eat con food without
Yes.
any restrictions.
Why?
You know? It's like, this is not going to be an issue. It was also just the most nerdy thing I had, so
It's
I would just blend in.
It's perfect.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
Okay. The next challenge was issued by the stream, by the chat. All right.
Someone asked that have pockets.
Yeah, I know. That would be my first thought. That's you need pockets.
Clearly designed by a woman.
Yes, yeah. I know dresses with pockets. God,
I know, right?
yes, I know. Always. But certainly for a con dress, you need pockets. It's adorable.
Yeah.
It's great. Okay.
Okay.
It's time for the next question. This one was issued by the chat.
Okay, chat.
Go. You have 5 minutes to come back out wearing something I would wear. Go. Something that I'd be wearing. Go.
Stay in this little corner.
I like this corner. This corner is nice.
Just because when she comes out, it's easier.
I like this. Okay. Pockets to store merch. It's true. It is. This is such a lovely house. She's got such a lovely environment. The whole thing is incredible. And then her downstairs is unbelievable. She has like a screening room. It's incredible. The previous owners had a screening room. I was saying Rob, my husband, would be so jealous. He would have fantasies of having a screening room like that. It's incredible. So good. Very clever. I don't think she's cheating. I think she's on it. The theater room, it's unbelievable. Yeah, it's incredible. It's really beautiful and awesome. Wait. It's so nice to see they deliver overseas now. I have a few statement pieces. Yeah, she looks so pretty in it, doesn't she? I know, she looks beautiful in it. She looks adorable in it. The couch is very comfy. I agree. You'll fly out and be chef for hire. Thanks, Panda. Oh my gosh, Panda. Oh, that's right. You know what? I'll tell you later. There's something funny. So should I talk to the stream for a minute about the Pride prints?
Sure.
Is that worth, or should I make that announcement at the very end? The Pride print announcement.
Not here now, because
Yeah, we've got another couple minutes. Okay. So, I issued during, I think it was it during the flea market stream or during Chloe's stream that we issued it? I think it was during the flea market. When I issued the challenge for a Pride Pharah print, and that if somebody could come up with a fabulous Pride Pharah print, that I would lickety-split print it up, and then I would have a signing event before the end of the month of June, and the proceeds would be benefiting the Ali Forney Center, which is my beloved organization in New York City that helps LGBTQ homeless teens and youths. And I got some very fantastic, fabulous submissions, amazing submissions. I was so excited. And a winner was chosen, a print that I loved dearly, that was amazing. Not that I didn't love other prints as well. And there was a lot of indecision, and because I felt like there was so much good work done, and there were so many good people who had submitted, and it was just very difficult to decide. So I have made the executive decision that I am printing up 3 of the prints. I am doing short runs of them. I'm doing a very limited number of 3 of the prints, and I'm going to do a signing event. I believe it's going to be next week on Monday. It'll be all Pharmacy and Pride Pharah, with proceeds going to the Ali Forney Center. So that stream is going to be next week. I will decide how many platforms I'm doing it on. I don't know if it's just going to be on Twitch and TikTok or Twitch and Instagram, but figure next Monday, signing event with the 3 different Pride Pharahs, limited number. I'm putting them in the store tonight. You will be able to order them, and I will be personalizing them for Pride, for charity, and also the pharmacies. Yes. Absolutely clear. Clear Together's print is so fabulous and is going to be one of the prints that's in the limited run for the Pride Pharahs. I'm very excited. It's very awesome. Of course. Of course. No, they're fantastic. And Lord Panda Chan wants to collaborate on a giveaway. So there also will be a giveaway. Panda, you're freaking magical. Okay, so there's going to be a giveaway for the charity stream for the Pride prints, the limited edition, 3 different prints. They're completely amazing. You will see them. I am putting them in the store. I will put them in the store tonight. The signing event will be next week. You will have the whole week to order them. Very excited. Proceeds going to the Alley 40 Center. Yeah, oh, 5 minutes or so up. You're way over time! You gotta get out here! Here she comes. Oh, she can't run in the heels. Okay, let's see. What would I wear? Let's see. What's she gonna wear? Ooh, yes! Oh, you look great. Look at you. Right. Wow. You look great.
You go for monochromatic.
Oh, I love it.
And the heeliest heels?
Yes.
You would have probably gone more baggy, and then I had the perfect pants, but they don't fit me anymore.
because everything's falling off.
Exactly. I'm losing weight.
But I would wear this too. This is, and I love the monochrome, and it's very Pharah-ish.
That's what I thought.
Because the blue and the silver and the earring. I have
for the
I
queen.
have this. This is gorgeous.
You do?
I have a necklace just like these. I love that chain. It's gorgeous. I love these earrings.
I get extra points because I'm trying to get earrings out there too. I'm just saying.
It was the whole. She went full on. She went. This is gorgeous, and I am flattered, and I would wear this. This looks fantastic. You look fabulous. Yeah, glorious.
If I could do her voice lines, I would.
You go for it. Go for it. Let's hear it.
I see that, but my problem is that whenever I ult with Pharah, I get as far as justice, and then I die. So I never heard it to the end.
Do you know how many times I've had to sign prints for people where it just says "Justice reigns." Dot 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 dot. That's a common signing that I have to. Yeah.
But if we wear this, then justice does.
Justice would reign for sure if this is what you are. Oh my God, you look absolutely adorable.
Well, thank you.
You look so great. So this actually will bleed into your next challenge. Ooh. This is the 3rd challenge, final challenge.
Okay.
Ready? Soe Gschwind, are you ready?
Yes.
5 minutes. Okay. Come back dressed as your favorite Overwatch character. Let's go. I know, not Pharah. You said that you can't get through justice. So your favorite. We got to see her favorite now. Not your favorite voice actress. Rob. Sorry, Rob. Yes, she ran in the heels. She did well. She looked great. That was terrific. She pulled that together quickly, and the earrings were so cute. I loved that. Pharah blue should be a color. I agree. You know what? Because conventions are coming back. I'm so excited. And I have like some really Pharah-y things in my closet. I was like, oh snap! I want to wear them when I have conventions. They're in my closet in New York, so I'm all excited to put them on. I'm excited to get back to New York. It'll be good. But I'm going to make the most of my LA adventure because so many amazing friends are here. So good. That's why you buy wedges. Always wedges. Running is hard. Dancing in heels. You know what? I'll tell you. I don't know if we did we do this? I don't know if anyone remembers when we had, no, we couldn't have done it because we weren't in person. When we had Andre J on. Andre J was so unbelievable. You remember Andre J, who like was the first trans cover girl on French Vogue. We did a style stream last year where we did our hair with all the bows and this stuff. Andre has taught people to walk in heels. And also, you know Miss J. Alexander? Do you know Miss J?
Yeah.
Miss J I'm friendly with, and Miss J obviously teaches people. And the trick to walking and running in the heels is basically you stand on your tiptoes. You don't try to balance, because that's where you start wiggling around. If you're really standing on your tippy toes, like when you're a little kid, and you just use the back as like a kickstand for balance, it makes it much easier. That's how you run, that's how you dance, that's how you do all that. It's not particularly comfortable, but like I've known a few little girls, like little kids, who just run on their toes all the time. I'm always like, that girl's just built for heels. Like that's the trick. Run on your toes. Ball of your foot hurts a lot. I know, it's true, but yes. You remember the episode on pose? Yeah. You're skipping a lot of your cons to go to Japan. Oh my God, I want to go to Japan. I want to go to Japan so badly. Yes, you do need. Okay, here she comes. That was fast. That was fast. All right, here she comes. Look at you. You're perfect. That was perfect. That was fast.
I just so randomly happened to have.
You just happened to have. You just have. This is amazing.
I did have a leather jacket like hers, and I can't find it.
This is perfect.
Yeah, no worries.
This is super easy and great. Yeah. Okay, I should have figured you had this in your closet. Like that should have been an obvious request.
Yeah, I heard it so often that eventually you just have to buy those things.
Yeah.
Just to please the masses. I do it once a year, so that's it. I did it for you.
We got the one a year. We got the one. Oh my gosh.
I could do that. Cheers, Lots.
Perfect.
You know, checking all the boxes.
Should have known. Yeah, of course. Thank you so much for playing with us. This was so much fun.
Yeah, likewise.
You are like lovely. I can't wait to go to the flea market.
It's gonna be so fun.
Oh my God, I can't wait.
I'm so excited.
Oh, it's so much fun. I'm like a shark in those situations.
Nice. You have to hold me back, because I know. Or are you an enabler? I know.
Oh, I'm real. Oh,
because I'm an enabler.
Are you?
Yeah, are you too?
I am an enabler.
You need to help us.
I am. No, you know what it is? I am an enabler. I am. However, I have like a diehard rule about the flea market, and it's like, I always say it's buy or die. Like, if I'm not gonna die if I don't buy it, I'm not allowed to buy it.
That's good. Yeah.
Like it's like I only can buy it if I'm gonna die if I don't. So that's how I keep myself from buying everything. However, that means that I've been like on vacation buying light fixtures and shipping them places. Right. So
my number one rule when I go on buying sprees is that for everything I buy, I need to, in my mind, get rid of something at home.
I know a lot of people who do that. That's a good system.
So I'm like, okay, if I can allow myself to bring something else in, then I need to be able to let something else go, because otherwise I'm going to clutter up everything.
Yes.
And I understand we now have a big house, which wasn't the case before, but that doesn't mean I have to fill the entire house. I've been watching some hoarders, very scary stuff. I know, I don't want to end up like that.
No. Yeah, hoarders are a little scary, but it's very healthy to be someone who brings one in, puts one out. I am very bad at that.
I'm not saying I'm good at it. It's just like that's what I want to be.
Yes.
It's more aspirational
than
it's more aspirational than realistic.
I definitely aspire. I aspire with you. But okay, so I'll enable you for buy or die.
Nice. I like that.
Yeah, I'll definitely tell you if you're going to die that you have to have it. That's for sure. But otherwise, you can let it go. You can walk.
Yeah, we can do that.
Oh, I love this.
Sweet.
I'm so excited. Come here. You are just the loveliest. This is so much fun.
I'm so glad that you were able to come out.
I am so happy
and that we
stumbled over.
Yeah, that we stumbled into each other.
I know.
It was so random. I never go to social things because I'm weird that way. I want to go, but it's more aspirational.
But meanwhile, you wouldn't have known that she wasn't. We both, I think I told you guys, it was our first like party. It was our first. I was so nervous. I was so like weird. Like, oh my God, we're with people. We're talking to people. It was
odd too, like to walk into a space where it was outdoors and I knew that everyone is vaccinated. But to see everyone so close together gave me like a pang of anxiety. I came in and was like, ooh.
Me too. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it was like a little like I was so happy to see everyone, and yet it was like, ugh, this is very...
You're gonna get used to it again. I felt also I need to learn how to small talk again.
Right.
I hadn't had to do that for so long, or I'm just like, I can chat small talk, right? Like, that's safe. I can think about it.
Right.
But then I felt like people putting me on the spot. Like, what you've been up to? I'm like, oh god, where to start? Since when? Like, what's the timeline? I don't understand. Usually you see people every other week, right? So you don't have to cover that much ground. And I was like, what I've been up to, like the last 2 years?
We've been in a pandemic for, we've been home. It's been,
like everyone has started baking. Then there was
Did
a
you bake?
flower
I
shortage.
didn't bake. I never was a
I
baker.
always was a baker, so
you are
for me,
a
nothing.
baker.
Yeah, but for me the worst part was that everyone else turned into bakers, and that means that there was a flour shortage. So I couldn't do my normal baking because everyone else out there suddenly became a baker. I hope you had fun. I hope it was worth it.
Do you want to let my other Swiss friend is a big baker too? I have a friend who she bakes constantly. Yeah.
I really started to bake a lot more ever since I came to the US because, and I mean absolutely no offense, but I do not like the baked goods here.
This is exactly why she started.
Yeah.
Because when she moved to the US, she's like, the bread isn't as good. It's not, I have to bake my own bread.
Yeah, same thing. Exactly the same thing. It's just a very different bread. I understand, like if you grew up with the bread here, obviously you love it. But
I'm a spoiled brat because I'm a big Francophile, so I only get like good bread. I buy good. I don't buy like, and I'm like, if it isn't good bread, I'm not eating it.
Yeah.
But I don't make it.
I came from Switzerland, and I moved to France before I moved here.
Oh God.
So I went from
ruined.
Paris
good bread to perfect bread
to here, and I was like,
no,
that won't do. So yeah,
this is not gonna work.
No,
so what kind of bread do you bake?
All sorts of bread actually. Recently, because my husband likes sourdough, I'm not a fan of sourdough.
Okay.
I just like a good farm bread, like crispy on the outside. I don't like whole wheat bread.
Okay.
I think actually it doesn't work for what I want to put on. Let's put it that way.
Okay.
Which is Cenovis, which is a little bit like marmite.
I
it's
like
a Swiss
that.
version of it, basically.
Oh, yum! Do you do it with butter?
Yeah.
With butter. Oh, I love that.
Butter and Cenovis is very strong flavors, but therefore the bread needs to have a certain texture and flavor itself to just work with that.
The next step, in all seriousness, when we do our flea market, I want Cenovis on your bread.
Oh yeah.
I would love that.
You know what? You're gonna come here. You're gonna brunch together.
Done.
You're gonna get some bread.
Done.
You guys both.
Done.
And
And then we go to the flea.
Yes.
I'm so in.
This is gonna be so fun.
So in.
Yay.
Okay, good. Game on. You guys, I will see you with the Cenovis. I will see you tomorrow, actually. I'll see you tomorrow, Chez Angeli, for another style stream. Mwah. Have a good night, guys.
Bye.
So much fun.
Thank you.
You're the best. I love you. You're so great.
So much love.
I know. So nice. Oh my God. I know. So great. Come here. I know. You are just lovely. I know.
Why do the greatest people need to live in New York?